This is episode 40. That's right, we're at episode 40. I have a lot of time in my hands lately, and decided to download Planetside 2 this morning. Early this morning, by the way. And I've spent the better part of 8 or 9 hours playing this piece of shit. Far be it from me to, as I've always said, I've been able to find the charm in every game. But Planetside 2 just, after playing it for this length of time, I realized how fucking atrocious this game is. I don't care if you're a fanboy. I don't care if you paid a subscription for it. This game is one of the top 5 all-time worst multiplayer shooters on the planet. It has nothing to do with me being bad. You know what? Because in the first hour, I ranked up to rank fucking 7. Because I wanted to start over. So in less than, actually it was more like 50 minutes I ranked up to rank 7. So it's not like I suck at the game. It plays like Battlefield. As a matter of fact, it's the only way it plays. Planetside 2 has one fucking game mode. Just one. Conquest. Hold the fucking capture points for X amount of time, get all 3, and then you actually capture it, and you move on to the next part of the continent or whatever you're doing. It does have its moments where it was kind of fun here and there. Not because I was losing or winning, it's just, it has its moments. But I was just playing the game, and 3 times, 3 different areas on the map that the other people playing the factions would literally, I would spawn in and instantly die because they were in our spawn area. There's no safety. You just get spawn killed over and over. I died like 9 times, I counted, before I finally was able to get out of the spawn point to actually play the game. And you motherfuckers that play the game like that, you know what, you're a bunch of cowards. You're a bunch of assholes that are so bored with the game that that's how you ruin the game for everybody else. Planetside 2, more like Planet Shit 2. And the company that made Planetside 2, yeah, you should never have made that and just stuck with Planetside 1 or whatever the fuck. Oh, thank you for also basically borrowing most of the concepts from fucking Section 8. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, even your reload where you have a little cylinder that slaps into the side of your weapon, yeah, that's exactly ripped off from Section 8. You know what's funny about this game, too, that makes me upset about Planetside 2 and why it sucks is the fact that, yeah, that's another thing. Your reload time is so goddamn slow. It's like somebody, if you're like just killed somebody and you have to reload and all of a sudden there's another enemy there and you go to reload, yeah, I counted the number. I was like, let me see if I reload. 1, 2, 3, 4, almost a 4.5 second reload time for an assault rifle. Really? Or how about your fucking pathetic piece of shit shotgun? I shot a guy not once, not twice, but 5 times within an 5 foot to 8 foot radius. Zooming in, no less. And it didn't even kill the guy. And yet, I also find it perplexing that some people take a pistol and they're able to go like 1 shot in the chest, no shields, 1 shot in the chest, you're dead. Like, your shields are fucking worthless in this game. Every weapon drops them in 1 to 2 hits. I'm not talking headshots, just 1 or 2 hits, no fucking shields. So why the fuck do you have shields in the first place, right? And the gameplay is not fast like Call of Duty. You shouldn't have TTKs in the game that's that fucking fast. You know what else I fucking hate about the game? Graphics could be so much better. But graphics ain't everything, and I've stated that before. But how about this? Someone's playing New Conglomerate, and you go to a fucking B flag position, and they're hunkered down in a corner somewhere, and you cannot physically see them because their armor, their palette of colors they wear is the exact same fucking thing as the environment. You cannot fucking hardly see them. Or they like to jetpack way up into somewhere and glitch through a fucking wall. I don't know how many times that fucking happened where I couldn't kill the motherfucker and they just kept the flag indefinitely. Really fucking grinds my ass. So I kept playing the game because I wanted to say, no, don't get mad at it, Juiceman. You always give games that second chance. You always keep playing them and give it the second chance, second chance, second chance, right? It's cool that you can rank up and unlock stuff. Oh, no. Oh, no. You know what's even better? My fucking teammates. I don't even know the name of the group, but we're the purple guys. Did you know this happened on more than 6 occasions where I spawned in and a guy just happened to be kind of nearby in the spawn area? My own fucking teammate would just, because I ran by, suddenly decided to fucking shoot me because he thought I was the enemy. You couldn't, even though I had a purple fucking suit on and gray just like he did and a fucking purple arrow in my head, but for some fucking reason, they still shot anyway. Or how about I was going to flag A on this one fucking map, part of the continent, and there was 3 of my own guys there, and I ran in there, and 2 guys shot me to the point where I was almost dead, but they stopped when they realized, oh, that's one of our guys. I had no shields and almost no health, but then the enemies ran in, the little red and gray motherfuckers, and killed me because I had no health and no fucking shields. Thank you, teammates. I lost count 20 plus times playing the game today. And I'm not just talking kids were playing, adults were playing, kids were playing, every type of walk of life was playing. 20 plus times. I ended up writing it down in this notebook that I use when I'm doing the gaming roundtable. 20 plus times my teammates got me killed. I got ran over 3 times by vehicles. Clearly I was not in their way, but yet they're going that way and decided, who gives a fuck if somebody's in my way? Planetside 2. Planet shit 2. The developers of Planetside 2 are the worst game developers outside of fucking the people who made fucking Titus Superman 64. I can't believe that the game is 3 fucking years old and it's the exact same game. The exact same fucking game it came out 3 years ago. Updates or not, it doesn't matter. Nothing has fucking changed. I went on the forums today and asked some people, hey, I'm playing Planetside 2 on Ps4. I know it's 3 years old. I asked some people, veterans, how much has this game changed in the last 3 years? You know what they said? 2 responses I got out of the 3 people that I messaged. 2 said the game has not changed. It's virtually unchanged. Really? You put out a fucking game and you can't improve the fucking graphics on the console? You can't improve, the respawn time rate, the time to kill, the way the weapons work? None of that can be improved. None of it. This is your game. You know what really sucks too about it? If you're a member and you subscribe to it, yeah, you get better XP and you get better rewards. I get that, but I kind of feel like the subscribers of the game are the ones that fucking get the advantage over you. I have literally one-on-one assault rifle versus assault rifle. Same fucking weapon. Does the same damage, same range. I have gotten the drop on a guy. Unloaded half a fucking clip in the guy. And him turn around and go, bup, 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 and not even burst firing, just as soon as he squeezed the trigger, I was instantly killed. Now, it has nothing, and people might say, well, maybe the juice man has to do with lag, or maybe his internet connection was faster. No, motherfuckers. I got a fast internet connection. I pay for that shit. I pay for a fast fucking internet connection. So I don't want to hear that garbage. The sad part is I keep kind of wanting to play it because I want to see if I can get past a certain point, if I can improve myself. But who wants to play fucking Conquest over and over and over again? I can download Battlefield Hardline because I have it on digital. The only reason I don't is it takes up goddamn 50 gigs of memory in the PS4, and play that fucking game if I want that kind of experience. At least in that game, I might have a fighting chance. I usually don't. I usually get slaughtered. But in this particular game, Planetside 2, I'm sitting here playing it, and I cannot believe the amount of bullshit that happens in the game. I cannot believe my own players killed me so many times because they thought I was the enemy. That goes to show you're either wearing tan and blue or red and gray or purple and gray, you know? And it's kind of like, okay, how can you, and it's very difficult for some reason in the game because the colors are not real, they're kind of washed out. Green is kind of just a washed out green. Gray is a washed out gray. Buildings have the same color as a fucking conglomerate, this tan kind of color. Half the time you don't even know what you're shooting the fuck at. I've even almost, on a couple occasions, had to look at the arrows. Okay, did I just shoot at one of my own guys? I don't know. Did I? Maybe. Maybe. The game is just atrocious for a fucking shooter. And the sad part, it's free to play. And yes, it's free to play, and I shouldn't bitch about a free to play game, but I kind of have to at this point. I've spent the last 9 hours playing this motherfucker. And this game sucks. It is fucking horrid. The controls, the reload is so slow. The controls are sluggish, right? You get in and you'll just get randomly shot. Randomly. I don't know how many times because we were like, our spawn point was near like an enemy like stronghold where it's kind of built up in 3 or 4 tiers and be like, Rocket's dead. What? What? I have literally spawned in and had no shields and already at red health. After I spawned in, because apparently my characters are already sitting there while it's spawning in those few seconds. Because the spawns take so fucking long. I mean, it should be quicker than what it is, and it's not. And it makes me sad. I'm like, what the fuck? The game at every turn fucks you over. Oh, but if you have certifications, you can buy like better weapons and better gear. Yeah, but certifications take hours, if not weeks, of playing unless you are a subscriber. Pay our $15 a month for a persistent one game mode. Thank you for giving me one fucking game mode. One game mode. You know what games had one game modes? You know what games out there in the last, I don't know, 40 years, 50 years? You know what games had those? Yeah, Atari fucking games. Nintendo games. Right? Planetside 2 has no other game mode except can capture the fucking control points. It's conquest. The whole fucking game is conquest. It never fucking ends. There's no defined winner or loser. You're just battling for ranks. Today's episode of Raid Gaming Roundtable is brought to you by Beer in the Throat. Now again, I don't like showing a completely different game when I'm talking about another one, but Planetside 2 just pissed me so much off. I'd rather play Blacklight Retribution. And that game's fucked all the way around too. You can't do shit in that game unless you spend real money. Earning ranks does nothing for you, but you might as well just fucking play that, in my opinion. You'd be better to fuck off. You know, I'm saying this because this is a Planetside 2 sucks fucking rant video, and I don't like doing rant videos. But, you know, for a game that touts itself as being this experience, it's fucking trash. Right? There are better... You know, Homefront Revolution is 1,000,000 times better than Planetside 2. Unreal 2 La Laundry Conflict on the fucking original Xbox, which is an amazing game to begin with, is 1,000,000 times better than Planet fucking Side 2. The original Homefront multiplayer, fuck that. Let's go even further back. Let's go to 2007, and what's the game? Frontline Fuel World... Frontline Fuel, whatever the hell it was called, the Frontline game on Xbox, Fuel of War or whatever, 1,000,000 times better than Planetside 2. And that game got down to 99 cents. Its multiplayer was way better than anything Planetside 2. Section 8, not Prejudice, but the original's multiplayer was 1,000,000 times better than Planetside 2's. Right? I'm just throwing out these first-person shooters because it is. I didn't have those problems in those games playing against people. Didn't have to deal with all that bullshit that's in Planetside 2, right? It's utter ridiculousness. I think the reload is the one thing that I hate more than anything because it takes 4.5 seconds to fucking reload your fucking weapon. Yeah, you have time to shoot one guy. And if there's 2 fucking guys there, you're fucking gonna die. Even switching to your pistol. Switching your pistol's a 2.5 second 1-2, then your pistol's out. You're fucking dead. Every weapon, like the assault rifle, kills me. How it's kind of like, he goes, ba ba ba, and if you count the shots, 1, 2, no shields, 1, 2, you're dead. But yet the shotgun, I shot a guy 5 times. Between 5 and 8 feet because he was moving around, and it did not drop the guy. But an assault rifle, 4 bullets, you're fucking done. Come the fuck on with that shit, people. Come the fuck on. Who are you? The people who made Planetside 2. Do you even know how to make a war fucking a game? Like a multiplayer online? I don't even think you know how to. You made the game, probably did 2 updates, and you ain't touched it fucking since. I don't care if you're a fanboy of Planetside 2 or not. Fuck your game. And again, it's not because I suck at it. Yeah, my character's like rank 15. And it's nothing to do after just starting over. I ranked up to 7 in under an hour, okay? There was one point where I literally had no health, and somehow I managed to get 6 or 7 kills with nothing, right? It's not about being bad at the game. It's the game is piss fucking poor. It's poorly made and poorly designed. It's ridiculous. Fucking ridiculous that the company that made Planetside 2 even bothered to make the fucking game on the consoles. They downgraded the graphics just to keep the frame rate halfway decent. It still doesn't even run at 60 fucking frames. It runs at like 30. And sometimes it gets hectic, it drops down to fucking 20. The game just chaps my ass, right? You know, it's great that you have all these classes you can play. I can play a sniper that can cloak. I can play a medic that can heal. Really? Well, that's great, you know. But what if I want to use other weapons? Sorry, you got to have certain certs and you got to pay real fucking money. Pay real money and you're good. Be a subscriber and you're good. Otherwise, spend the next fucking 6 fucking months playing it to get a couple certifications. That's ridiculous, people. That's absolutely asinine. And the game, for them to give you one fucking game mode, and you, how fucking dare you try to charge a subscription for this? Really? DC Universe gives you so much fucking content outside of subscription. Warframe, even though, yeah, you're going to grind for fucking months, at least gives you a tremendous amount of content for fucking free. But not Planetside 2. Oh no, you want a fucking certification? Spend the next 9 to 10 hours every day for the next 6 months before you get one fucking battles certification. It's just utterly ridiculous. But if you subscribe to us and give us $15 a month, fuck you. Your game looks like some shit that was on the fucking... I've seen original Xbox games look better than Planetside 2. Original Xbox games, GameCube games. Red Faction 2 looks better than Planetside 2 on the GameCube. Really? This is your game. I cannot believe that you're even proud that you made this piece of shit. Anyway, I am the Juice Man 3941. You just tuned in to Gaming Roundtable episode 40. We're on 40, ladies and gentlemen. I want to thank my subscribers. Do yourself a favor. Download Planetside 2. It's not a very big game. And try to play this motherfucker. See how you feel about it afterwards. Anyway, as always, gamers, good fucking gaming.